We're now going to list an item on eBay using Blacklister Autolister. Okay, when you log into Blacklister, you can choose which site you're going to list on, ebay.com or ebay.co.uk. When you choose one, you click on Update, and you will be on the UK Blacklister account. Okay, now, first thing we want to do, you have all the supported sites here, whether it says product URL, you've got all the supported sites that Blacklister can list from. So all the suppliers that you want to use. It's right here. It's the US suppliers. You've got a list of suppliers here that you can use. The UK suppliers, a list of suppliers, China, that you can use as well. You've also got a form that you can fill in if you have a supplier that's not already listed here and you have one already that you want to send in. You can send Blacklister an email and they will get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, let's close that up. We want to list an item. The first thing you want to do is you want to go find an item. So I'm going to just take this item, for example, on vdxl.co.uk. You want to take the URL where it says www.supplier.co.uk or .com, the URL that's at the very top of your screen. You want to take that and you want to copy it. Copy that URL. Where it says product URL, you want to paste it in there and then click on fetch. While Blacklister is listing or thinking, it will bring up your product title. With Blacklister, we have the advantage of finding keywords with Blacklister itself. So we have very many different ways that we can find, keywords for our title. But we can also use Blacklister to find keywords. Now we know this is a metal wine rack for 21 bottles. We don't need to use 4 if you want to use keywords only. We don't have to use bottle replaces because you can put full-on bottles in there. We know this is for bottles, So we've got metal wine rack, 21 bottles. Then if you want to use Blacklister to find your keywords, that's how. So you want to put 2 to 3 keywords regarding the product you're listing and find immediately the best keyword that generates sales. So Blacklister, if you put in your keywords here, so wine rack, so let's say this is a home bar, for example, that's a 2 to 3 keyword, and we can click on search. With that said, Blacklister goes ahead and it finds you many different search engine optimized keywords that you can add to your product title. Okay, so we've got home, bar, furniture, liquor that you can add. It's not really a cabinet, it's a rack. We've got 27 characters left. We've got wine rack, then we can change this again. We can use it as storage. Let's have a look here. Plastic drawer organizer. We can add storage shelf. Let's look at here. So we keep adding little keywords. We've got rack. Add steel. So with this, you can have 80 characters. We want to use all of our characters in our title, you see. But because when we search for titles, usually it comes up with lowercase. Okay, it gets the keywords and it comes up with lowercase. Then we can click on whichever one you want to make caps. You can click on caps. So the very first letter of each word will be caps. This is what Blacklister lets you do because organizer is American. So we want to keep it as organizer as UK. The nice thing about this is, well, that when you make a spelling mistake, it will tell you that it's making a spelling mistake. So you can go and fix your spelling mistakes on Blacklister itself. Now, we have used 75 characters. Let's just add a random keyword here. I'm just going to say new. So we are close to 80 characters. You want to try and use all 80 characters, or as close as possible to 80 characters for your title. With Blacklister, you have the option to find keywords within Blacklister. Of course, you go and search your best keywords possible. Blacklister is an optional helping tool to build your product title. And also, like I said, you've got the option to capitalize all of your first letters of each individual keyword in your title.